Hi, welcome to Market Alert for Tuesday, the 12th of May 2020. So yesterday, banks were battered, abysmal breadth, but the big tech buying bonanza continues. So let's have a look at yesterday's madness. So let's start off with the pre-market session. Everything was going well when I recorded the Market Alert, and then all of a sudden, we traded down to the 200 MA. We took this out and we traded down 450 points lower, having taken out the DP level with heavy selling there, and then this becoming a resistance. Price is staying below the 20 bar moving average and trading down to the S1 there, which we can see there, the sort of greenish lime coloured line. So in the main event, price is open, traded lower. We've got an 89% retracement here. The market then attempted to move higher and then retraced once more. So we had this sort of triple bottom type of thing here. You can see this. And also what was interesting is that price is put in this sort of triangular shape, and it then eventually broke out to the upside after finding a bit of resistance at the 50 bar moving average, which you can see through here, and then eventually breaking. And the rest, as you can see, was all the way back to the 200 MA. Faltered a bit at the DP level, but then managed to close above and then close back below the 200 MA. And of course you can see the classic retracement there, then back through the 200 MA before we managed to come back to the DP before the close. Meanwhile, on the overnight, prices have moved lower, and apparently this is down to Trump. Yuan future slide after Trump orders retirement fund investment in Chinese stocks are blocked. So that didn't help matters. And also there was another one about imports of beef as well, or exports of beef to China, which sent the market slightly lower, which you can see here on the overnight. Prices opening and moving lower, back down to the S1 there. But as you'll see, they're making a bit of a recovery at the moment, trading back up towards the 200 MA and through the low of yesterday. So a bit of support coming in there. And in the daily chart, this is how it looks. The market yesterday, that's 76% that it traded up to in the pre-market session and in the market alert. Prices came all the way back down, moved back up as we saw, and then back down again to the support of 24,169 before the close. But at the moment, the market's looking quite weak. So I'm just going to remove a couple of lines here just to make things a bit clearer. Also remove this one. And I'm just going to draw in some new fibs. If the weakness continues, we want to see where it's going to come down to. And these will be the first two areas, the 62 and 76% retracement area there. So let's see what happens today with regards to this. We've got a bit of news out at 1:30. We've got the CPI news from the US. Don't expect a lot from this one. There is a bit of a deflation taking place at the moment, so I wouldn't expect too much of the CPI figures. And let's have a look. Oh, there's the other one. Future slide after China punishes Australia over coronavirus origin probe and bans 35% of beef imports. So let's have a look. Implied volatility is interesting as well, tying in with the potential for a bit of a down move as well, because it's pulled back to a level that, as I've said before, is getting down to the pre-crisis lows as well. Once the froth disappears out of the options, it leaves them free to have the volatility injected back into them by the underlying market moving to the downside. And then we're going to have a quick look at the 10-year 3-month maturities. We've not seen this for a while. We were inverted for most of last year and also the earlier part of this year between January and March. And the bigger picture looks like this. We're going to be getting some blue bars in here before long for the depression, not the recession. All the other bars show the previous recessions, and if you followed the market alert for any length of time, you know that this was drawn up a very long time ago. It's a graph that I keep up to date myself, so I can see where the recessions are and where they're likely to come. And again, you can see that when we hit the red, it goes green first, and then we get the recession. Not a lot of green there, a bit of green there, and now you can see that. So it's just a matter of time before, well, we've already hit it personally. And like I say, this is not a recession, but a depression, also known, already titled the Great Depression, or the Greatest Depression, I should say, is the title of it. Okay, that will do it for this one. If there is anything else to report, I will let you know. But as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.